Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Convoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This reading is going to go for the month of April, okay? I am going to do a general reading, and if anything comes romantically, then fine, okay? You have the 501s, yeah. The 501s, okay? So if anything comes in here when it comes with your partner, then fine. Other than that, this is a concentration, Sagittarius, for yourself, okay? And what's going on in the world right now, because this is a global epidemic, not just national. No, this is a global situation that's going on, and some of us are going to have it's affecting all of us. And I'm going to try to see the way that my videos have been coming is that it shows your worries and your concerns, and then last but not least, I give you a message, okay, from the oracle cards. So let's see how you're feeling, Sagittarius, in this situation that's happening right about now. And that's kind of how I'm going to do my readings. I'm Maria de Camboya, and I do readings in Spanish and English. And as you know, I also go live to do personal readings. My readings are with the super chat, and everybody is welcome to. Because I'm bilingual, I could be doing a reading in Spanish. And if you do a super chat or a super sticker, you're welcome to come into the readings, okay, and ask your questions. But right now, I'm just doing the signs, okay, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, okay. So, Sagittarius, your first card was the Five of Wands. The second card is the Princess of Wands, which is you, a lot of fire energy here. What's beneath you is the Prince of Disc. What's above you is the Ace of Disc. Okay, very cool cards. What's behind you is the Eight of Cups in reverse. What's in front and for your future is the Princess of Cups in reversed, okay? And how you're feeling, sorry, this card flip, is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? In your, this is yourself, your house, you have the Hermit. In your hopes and fears, you have the Temperance in reversed. Okay. And the outcome, you have the Five of Swords in reversed. What's on the bottom of this deck is the Judgment. Okay. This is the Judgment. It's just, I have to see it clearly because these cards are different. And the Justice and the Judgment is very similar card. So a lot of are getting the Temperance card, the Judgment card, and those are major arcanas, okay? And the main thing about the Judgment is that, you know, like some of us are probably already feeling, and you already feeling that this is the final judgment, where they says when they say you know, like, oh, this is the judgment, that, you know, this is the end of the world. So we may be in a situation where we are almost in the beginning or of that, okay, of the judgment. So I feel that we needed this. We needed this because I feel that some of us has taken our planet and taking advantage of it. Okay, so we, especially the ones, the elite, the people that have more, let's put it that way, even the poor, we all are getting to, we've been damaging the countries, not just here. I'm in America, I'm in New Jersey. For some of you guys that are probably watching me for the first time, but some of us have been taking advantage of what the world has offered to us. And I feel that that's why some of you are feeling this way, Sagittarius, because you know that we have done the wrong thing, and we needed something to stop us. Okay, some of us had either been too greedy. Okay, some of us have been too dirty. Okay, if you notice how clean the streets are now, that nobody's outside dirtying the the garbage being everywhere. I mean, I still see people leaving like gloves on the floor. They should pick it up with the hand that they have on the other glove and just throw it in the garbage. Okay, so those little things that people should do, we're still not doing it. But this is how you feel. You're coming in with that energy of, is this is this the end of the world? Okay. But there's going to be a lot of people that are going to die. That happens when we're in situations like this. And that's no other choice. We have no other choice. Okay. Can we choose? No. What's done is done, and what we need to do now is just follow orders, do the right thing, and move on, and see how can this get fixed, basically, because we're going to get through it. We're going to get the vaccine. When, we don't know. We just have to send light to those doctors and those nurses and those scientists to give them what they need to do. The card that you're coming in is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of your fire energy, but it's like some of you might be a little tense. Okay, so some of you might be a little feisty. At this time, it's like you're in an imbalanced situation. You need to balance your energies. Okay, this is the kind of like, you have so much and so much potential for to do, maybe to help other people, but you need to like balance yourself, stay in the middle. Don't shift to one side or shift to another. Politically, whoever you are, try to stay in balance. Like, if you're just a mother and like you're panicking, don't try to get yourself back in a normal mood. It's hard. We all thinking, what is going to happen? Am I going to die? Are our children going to die? The good thing about this is that children are not affected too much into this. I heard that, I read, I'm not going to say I read in the statistic that the children that have been died under age 9 is being 0, which is very positive. So think about it that way. I feel that the ones that have are getting infected with this is more like because of they're older, they're smoking and this and that. So try to get yourself back in balance, Sagittarius. I don't want to get out of this topic. To get out of your sign, to go back to like breathe and release the breathing, and try to get yourself centered. Don't let yourself get out of balance. Okay, look at this Prince of Wands. So the Prince of Wands is your energy. Some of you and many of you Sagittarius tend to be the Page of Wands. I always end up getting the Page of Wands. I don't know why. Okay. And I feel that sometimes it's because the way that the page are, they're very if you're in an older group, sometimes the pages are very like, I usually tell them, immature. Okay, so I feel that Sometimes you guys have like a sense of humor, but you know, you guys are a little noble, but you guys are a little bit like immature. Okay, sometimes you guys may be a little bit cruel too. Okay, so that's part of what comes when someone is that behavior of probably a teenager or a young adult that is a fire sign, especially you Sagittarius. So you know, try to, you know, be a little bit more generous. It may be right now, because this is a general reading, I feel that maybe your children are the ones, because you know, for me, princesses represents the children. You may have a 2 or 3 kids that might be you know, you're worried about them. Okay, look at you in the 8 of cups in reverse, stagnation. In the past, I feel that you were probably either crying about your life situation, and maybe you were so worried about yourself, and now you know that this is happening. You're seeing things in the more open view, because you feel like, I was so sad about me, my life, and this and that, and probably you don't have it that bad, or you didn't have it that bad, but now you're seeing that almost everybody has it real bad, and you know that's gonna create a different view for you. I feel that your childrens are more of your concern right now, you know, and the economy. But you know, at the same token, you know, even though you have the Ace of Pentacles crowning you, so that means to me that your economy is gonna be okay. The economy is gonna, it's just gonna take time to get better, but only if we do the right thing, like staying home and don't let other people infected that shouldn't get infected. So I feel that, you know, the Princess of this, you have, you know, the Princess of Wands, you have all this energy here about, you know, fire, earth, like we know that this is bouncing economy, you know, with the economy, but we're gonna get okay. We're gonna be okay. See, regardless of the situation that you're in right now, you still a lot of us still have enough money to buy whatever we need to get. You know, we already have what, you know, the means. And you at this point, if you were that type of saver, you probably have the means to save. You have enough finances. Here you're coming in with the Hermit. I feel that being you know, having the Hermit mode is like you're feeling that you know, like you and let me tell you something, this like this, I've been doing Spanish videos, and I apologize for the ones in English that I haven't done. But even in my Spanish videos, I've been getting the same thing about Sagittarius. Like, they are looking for the light. Like, they're looking for a path to follow, but they don't, like, they don't know which way to go. Like, they're sitting there waiting, and they wish they could find that someone, or maybe that someone already came, but some of them are like in the standby looking for the light. What path should I take? Because see, some of you, look at this, you get the Temperance card. This is the Temperance, you know, in the upward position. Is like you have everything in order, and you know what next step you're gonna make, right? um but then, like, when he's in the reverse, is like your economy is like stank, and that's what maybe what your fears is. Like, you feel like you're not going to be able to move either way. Okay, so you might be stuck into the right, to the left. I don't know which way you're going to be going, and you don't even know, and you don't know what to do. Some people ask me, oh, I don't know if I should take my money out of stock. I mean, stocks bounce, okay? Economy bounce. You can't be looking at the economy in the short term. Always look at in the economy in the long term. And the main thing to think about this right now is like, let's not have a, you know, let's not let that other person win to get rid of our populations. This is worldwide. A lot of people is gonna die. That's no doubt about it, or is dying already. But how we're going to stop is like to do the right thing. What's the right thing? You know, separation, because that's how the virus transfers. So think about it this way. Even though you are financially well, you still are looking for solutions, you are, don't think that this is going to be the end of the world, okay? But most likely there is going to be a fight going on. And let's you can help, I will say. And I will throw it to the next of the signs that I'm going to be reading. Do it the right way, you know. I don't want to get into politics, but it's affecting all of us financially. So all of us at some point are getting into that mode of, you know, being upset of what's going on. And the reality is that there is not much that we can do but just stay home, okay? So, you know, and that's why you're coming in with the temperance. I mean, the judgment, like, you know, think about it, the things that you could do. And every one of us, what can I do to help my economy? To, you know, like in some instances, I was telling other people, it's like, don't use too much of the things that we have right now, because we don't know how long it's going to last. And just moderate everything. You know, we take everything for granted. Moderate your cleaning supplies. If you don't need to waste a paper towel, why are you wasting it? The same thing with cleaning. There'll be an impulsive cleaning. I mean, if you go out, yeah, clean. I'm not saying don't clean once a day or every other day if you don't need to go, if you're not going out. Those are the things that you can change about yourselves. Your cleaning habits, you know, the showering, you know, all those things are going to help you to maintain whatever you have at home. In our case, I'm in the tri-state area, we can only go out so much, okay? So Saggy, I'm going to take a card from the animal kingdom, okay, and see what message is there for you, okay? I'm not doing any readings when it comes to relationship. I'm trying to focus on yourself and how you can change your life around, and what things you need to do, or how you're thinking, and how you can come out of the situation. And don't overwhelm yourself on the things that you cannot do. Help yourself in the things that you could do, but not something that you cannot do. So Sagittarius, let me see what animal is here to help you. The ram, which is the animal of Aries, and is a fire sign. So it's very you know, I was not surprised for getting that animal. So let's see what that ram can say to you. What message does the ram have for you, okay? Because this animal, and I also want to give apologies for the animal kingdom for all the things that we're doing to them, okay? And we're had disrespected their kingdom, okay, to all of them. So let's see what the rams has to say. The ram means sacrifice, okay? The ram means breakthrough, achievements. See the good things that you have done, Sagittarius. The meaning is Wraithy brings the ability to achieve a breakthrough. Attached to its place of birth, the ram represents connections, rootedness, stability, and yet also the power to penetrate, overcome, and achieve. Working with the ram as your ally will help you find the inner strength you need to succeed. At the same time, you need not to fear losing your head on the dizzy heights of success, because the ram will help you to keep you grounded and will remind you of the practical necessities of life. By persevering, being patient, and attending to your daily life, as well as your future goals, you will find the days comes when you achieve a breakthrough, reaching your goals and discovering that you have come home. So to me, this is basically more or less what's happening here with the judgment. You're probably all into your head, if you know, business or not business, you're probably very worried what's going on, okay? What's the other major arcana that you have? And you have the 10% reverse, probably worrying about losing everything that you have. And where's the hermit? There goes the hermit. He's telling you, like, to me, he's telling me right now, you're all into your head. Get out of your head mode, okay? Because you know what, just come down to planet Earth. If you had to do meditations, that bring you down to earth. Look at those meditations that, you know, are grounding you, anything that can ground you, because, you know, we can't focus on to the negative right now, because you're going to attract more negative. And remember, you know, and that's what I feel that the Hermit, that's the light that you need to know. That's what you need to hear when it comes to the realm. You need to hear that, you know, things are going to happen in life, and, you know, you need to keep yourself grounded and future on your goal, and put yourself into your goals, and just understand that we're going to get through this. Okay, you're not going to be stuck into this situation. We're not going to be. I'm going to talk in general. We're not going to be stuck, and the only thing we could do is just protect ourselves. So I'm going to take a oracle card from the Relax deck. Okay, and see what the deck is saying. Let me see. Oh, this is a beautiful card. I know this is going to be exactly for you. The Lotus Blossom. Me. Okay. The frantic pace of modern life. It is easy to get caught up in material concerns and to neglect your spiritual side. To get in touch with your inner self, visualize a lotus blossom in a pond and imagine light pouring outward through the petals, filling you with radiant calm. Just as the lotus shines out from its muddy surroundings, so you will find that focusing on your inner self will restore harmony in your busy life. So you're all into your head, and didn't I just said to you, practice meditation? And this is basically what this is saying, is you need to concentrate on your spiritual side opposed to your physical. The physical will be damaged, but as long as we're alive and well, we can, you know, repair, recover, reconstruct. Always put the RE in front of certain words that you feel like you're down for it, Sagittarius, and we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back. So think about the calm, okay, and try to get those type of medications, calmness, grounding, anything that has to do with that to help yourself. Because if you lose your head, how can you help others? You know. And it's gonna fill you with everything you need. So let me read it again, okay? Amid the frantic pace of modern life, it is easy to get caught on material concerns and to neglect your spiritual side. To get in touch with your inner self, visualize a lotus blossom in a pond and imagine light pouring outward through the petals, filling you with radiant calm. Just as the lotus shines out from its muddy surroundings, so you will find that focusing on your inner self will restore harmony in your busy life. Okay, with that said, my dear Sagittarius, I hope this helps you in every possible way. And love and light. Take care of yourself and each other, and I wish you the best to keep yourselves tranquil. I will be doing meditations randomly for this month. Okay, I will be home, so I have not much to do. I don't do weekly readings, but maybe I do, because that's nothing that surprising for me. But I'm probably gonna do it in a 1 hour set. Like, I'm gonna be taking a certain amount of cards and just do weekly readings every Sunday, so, or Monday. I don't know what day I'm gonna pick. So just keep me. I will keep you posted. There is gonna be a message in English, and I will tell you, yes, I will be doing these readings. So with that said, my dears, Sagittarius, have a nice one, and relax and be calm. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night. Good night.